Golly. Ugh. shit. Oh, that's not good. You're gonna need to check the air pressure in the shock, because I tried to allow just a little bit of compression and it was just starting to sag all the way. So I probably should have checked the pressure on that before I left. So I got it locked out now. Alright, well, I'm currently riding in assist level 2. Which is, it's allowing me to, I'm still putting some effort in. You know, my breathing's slightly elevated, but yet I can still feel the power of the e-bike coming through. So that's kind of one of my goals today, is to get an idea of what battery life is going to look like, and you know how far I can go. And I've got the bike pretty well loaded today too. I went ahead and mounted the rear seat post rack and a bag. I have the drone on me, and I got the IRL backpack on me, which is why you're seeing this view instead of the view that I usually have. I still feel like the seat needs to go a tad higher. Yeah, it just, the problem with the seat going higher is it just requires more standover height, and I'm already, you know, I have to tiptoe as it is with the seat in its current position, but I can tell it's still too low. So okay, so I've only ridden a couple of miles from my house so far, and I'm already down to 86% battery, which I believe I started out at 95. So it's only a level 2. So now again, I'm actually pedaling into this heavy beast. But I think I am going to have to just do a quick stop here and raise this seat here, because let's see here. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to move forward when it's time to stop here. So okay, let's see what I got going on here now, because first of all, okay, got that. Let me move this down. All right. So here's the Nireeka bike. As you can see, I put the rack on. I'm probably going to end up doing a bit of a different setup on the rack. I can't do the water bottle on there because, like I said, I got to step forward with my seat being so high. So I just decided to go ahead and put a bottle in the back for today. Normally I could probably wear my Camelback once I actually get this here all set up for live streaming. Then I can just use the Camelback. So I put this little handlebar extension on the front here so I can hang this bag, and so I got an extra battery pack for all my phones, and mounted a GoPro so I can do some secondary video. But that is the bike we're riding today. So let's go ahead, let's get going. So I definitely cannot get on the seat just standing over the seat and tiptoeing. It's really tall because of the super high bottom bracket. But in order to have the seat position right, where I just don't feel crunched and I can actually feel like I can go pedal all day, I got to put it a bit higher. So I was at the bike shop last night and ended up buying a 375 millimeter 31.6 seat post, a race face. And then while I was there, I purchased some race face composite pedals, some that were a little bit wider than what came on the bike. The ones that came with the bike, they're actually pretty nice platform pedals, flat pedals, but wanted something just a bit wider. I also put a slightly longer stem on, so it's stretched out a little bit more, so that feels nice. It is quite chilly this morning. If I get an opportunity, I'll put the drone up. I got it with me. I haven't tested the drone in follow mode yet, so that'll be interesting. My original plan was to go south, but I thought to myself, you know, what would be a really good test of checking the longevity of the battery on a ride. So I decided I'm going to go north, but I'm ultimately going to go east towards the mountain. So we will be climbing today on the good old e-bike. See how it works. and I'm still in assist level 2. I could definitely bump it up, but again, I don't want to completely drain the battery. I do want to be out for a little bit, so I'm just going to leave it in assist 2 and we'll just deal with it. I might bump it up a little bit when we start climbing Tramway Road. Quite curious to see, you know, how quick I can actually climb it on this bike. Hey, Dimitri, how you doing? So far, so good. A little concerned about battery, but it just could be, you know, this is the first time I've taken it further than a mile from my house, and I've been in assist level 2 this whole time, and I'm already down to 82% on battery. I started out with 95, and as you can tell by my breathing, I'm not letting the e-bike do all the work, you know. All right, hang on. I gotta pull over here because there's too much traffic behind me to make the left turn here. Good thing there's a sidewalk. That way I don't have to get off. But I may have to get off here. Let's see here. I did have to stop to adjust the seat height again. I definitely need, you know, it feels better now. I probably moved it up to probably a good inch, which it's probably still a bit lower than my normal saddle height. But the problem is, the higher and higher I go, I can't touch the ground while being seated, which, you know, as well as I do on an everyday bike, that's actually okay to go a little bit, but this is literally getting to the point where I can't touch the ground. So I gotta get myself used to, if I'm gonna come to a stop, sliding all the way forward over the frame and straddle. Well, here we go again. I got one glove in my hand, one glove on. It is cold, but the problem is if I put my glove on, I can't control my phones or the controls or anything. Oh my gosh, I got an announcer in my chat now. Well, these here, I have two pairs of gloves that actually are supposed to be touch sensitive. Like these actually have it, these wool gloves. And I have another pair of my gloves that have those fingertips, but I don't know, it just seems like when it's really cold out here like it is now, they just don't want to work no matter what. Okay, well, battery is now down to 78%. Hang on, I want to turn this GoPro on for a little bit and record a little bit of video through here. Come on, you stupid thing. Why won't it turn on? Oh, shit. Alright, I may have to stop up here, see what's going on with the GoPro. I know it's windy out here right now, because I can feel it, but with this bike, you don't really feel much. Yeah, so back there I was going into a headwind. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna stop up here for a bit and see if I can figure out what's going on with my GoPro. What in the hell? I don't know. Maybe I won't be recording with this stupid thing. This is the one, the brand new one, that for whatever reason, it seems like every now and then I gotta pull the battery out to reset the stupid thing. All right, everyone, so get this started here. Pretty soon I'll be climbing, which is going to be one of the tests of this bike. All right, well, now it's on. Okay. I plug the battery on, and now I can actually start doing some recording. Ugh. All right, let's see here. So now I got both gloves off. I figure, like, what the hell? I'm not really using it, so I might as well just take it off. Yeah, I feel like this seat. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go up tramway because I want to test how the battery life does with climbing. And again, the idea is I don't want to come out here and do no work, you know. The goal would be to be able to go for longer rides. Well, cover more distance / longer rides in the same amount of time that I would have, you know, ridden on a regular bike. So we are headed to tramway. We're going to put this thing to the test. Now the thing that's a little bit concerning is you know, I haven't really got that far away from my house, and down to 77% battery. An hour and 15 minutes on Zwift. That's pretty good. Wow, I forgot that. I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, I'm putting all this effort in. Why am I not going so fast? Well, I forgot I've got like 3 gears left down there. You know, your speed it's not based just on how hard or how much you're pedaling. It's also based on what gear you're in down there. So I just put it in another gear, and now I'm doing closer to 19 miles an hour. Now I can feel that cold penetrating my hands. I'm so tempted to put it in assist level 3. There comes a slight little hill, so we'll see how it does. Also got to keep in mind I'm wearing regular shoes. I'm not wearing cycling shoes, so I definitely got a bit more flex going on. Interesting. So I went ahead and downshifted because it seemed like it was slowing down no matter what on that hill. So who knows, I may be taking the assist mode up a notch once we start climbing. We'll see. I was up early this morning, installed the Tannis armor system in the tires, so I'm not too worried about thorns today, which was one of my concerns about, you know, bringing this bike out for an extended ride. I didn't want to get stuck somewhere with a flat. Tell you what, installing those tires, that was a chore. I recorded a little bit of video installing the armor system inside the tires, and I'll work on some editing and posting later. Okay, I'm gonna bump this up to assist level 3. Oh man, that's assist level 4. Holy shit. It is fucking just gliding up this hill. Damn. Oh my gosh, I got the grin on my face is going from ear to ear. Now keep in mind, I'm doing strictly pedal assist. I don't intend to use the throttle at all on today's ride. Man, oh man. I feel like the seat has just got to go up just a little bit more. I can feel my hip flexors are just getting really tight because I can just tell everything's like closed up. Knee. Yeah, the only good thing about the knee is I'm not clipped in, so I can kind of move my feet anywhere I want on these big platform pedals. So that's working out well. But good golly, man, the seat feels like it's just got to go up again. All right, I'm technically climbing right now, but what I'm going to wait for is till I get just past the casino, which is that tall building up there. So there'll be a light gas station on the right and the casino off to the left. So once I get there, I'm gonna go ahead and bump the assist level up. Oh, good golly. I just pushed up another gear, and now I'm doing about 17 miles an hour, assist level 3. Now I'm still breathing, if you can tell. Like I said, I'm not out here just let the e-bike do all the work. Well, we're down to 67%. 66. I'm gonna have to look at this battery and double check, make sure they did spec me for the big battery, not the small battery, because I definitely ordered the 980 or 960, whatever it was, not the 480. I'd say considering the wind conditions, I am definitely moving faster than I would if I was on my regular road bike right now. I could see where having cycling shoes on is probably going to be better than just regular tennis shoes, because I can already feel like the little hot spots from not having that stiff sole. But anyways, this was just all an experiment. I wanted to see more than anything what it would do, you know, how these pedals would feel with regular tennis shoes. All right, so here's a steep hill. Come on, light, don't make me stop. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take the assist level up. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. It is just so unfair. I would probably on a regular basis catch those cyclists in front of me, but I'm literally unable to talk going up that steep section of the hill there. It is definitely absolutely unfair. Fun as hell though, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, the battery's down to 58%. Well, we're gonna keep going because we know what they say about gravity. I might go ahead and stop here and raise my seat up just a bit. So yeah. Find a place to stop here. Turn around. Right here. Let's see. Okay. Kickstand down. Let me get a swig of water while I'm here. For those of you that haven't seen the e-bike setup yet, here it is. Okay, I'll bear with me just a sec because I'm beginning to wonder if Okay. Let's get back on this. Let me take it down a notch or two. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, every time I raise the seat, it just feels better and better. I just got to deal with the issue of when I get off, I got to make sure I'm moving forward. Okay, here we go. We began the climb. I'm currently in pedal assist 2. We got 57% battery. So I took it down a gear, got in assist 4. So I'm definitely spinning a little bit more versus it just being all torque. So more like, I guess if you would do it in, you know, how I would really do it, which, you know, I wouldn't be slowly grinding up this hill. I do a smaller gear and spin. It seems to be giving me about the same speed without, I don't know, it just sounded like the motor was really working, where now it doesn't sound like it's working near as hard. And I also don't feel like I'm working as hard. Now again, I'm like, I mean, my breathing's elevated, but the fact that I can still talk is, it's a good thing. The battery there was, it momentarily bounced back up to 56%. Just doing the gear change, and now it's down to 55%. Now again, I'm on assist level 4. Let's see. A lot of cars coming. Have to yell at them early. On your left. On your left here. Coming on your left. On your left. Coming on your left here. Coming on your left here. On your left here. Very good. Well, my battery is down to 49%. We got to keep in mind I'm climbing this road here all the way up is about, I think it's about a 4% average, but it has places where it'll rise up to like 5 to 6. Especially right here up at the top. %. Whew. Man, oh man. I don't know if this thing will make it all the way out to my mom's house. Now, granted, I am like in assist level 4. Echo mode. Let me try slowing. I'm gonna take it off just a bit. Make myself pedal a little bit more. I forgot all about this GoPro's recording. %. Wow. I mean, technically, if you look at it, although this is not necessarily true, I would think if you got out somewhere and you were 50% battery, you would want to turn around. But turning around is all downhill So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna push it all the way to the top. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention, almost went off the road. Wouldn't have been a big deal on this bike though. So I took it down a gear, so I'm spinning a little bit more. Got it into assist level 3, doing about 12 miles an hour, which is still quite a bit faster than if I was out here on a regular road bike. Battery down to 37%. A little concerning. I think we're good. I look at it this way. If I got stuck out here, it's my fault, but my wife can always bring my truck and pick me up. So I took the assist level down to 2 and maintain the same gear so that I'm having to put out a little bit more. Just to try and conserve some battery life. Once I get up here, I'll be fine. So I can kind of go back to I could golly, you want to talk about a test of a battery. This is it right here. Whew. Goodness gracious. I'd have to say that this seat is definitely not as comfy as my racing saddles. not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty tired. Like I said, the goal was to not let the e-bike do all the work. Whew. I feel like my legs are still getting fried. It's hard to, you know, when you're used to riding with a power meter and you can actually see what your level of input is, where here I don't know. What I'm inputting, what's perceived as a little misleading because the bike is assisting. Oh. All right, we're gonna back off a little bit because I know I'm putting forth effort there. I'm gonna stop up here at the top for a brief break. I'd have to admit that's a bit concerning to be this far and have consumed 32% of my battery in eco mode. Now, granted, I was going back and forth between level 1, level 2, level 3, a little bit of level 5. Oh man, I'm gonna have to change those grips out for sure. There is no cushion in those grips. All right, let's stop here, take a quick break. There it is again, once again, everyone. In case you're wondering what I'm riding today, there's the Nireeka Prime A4 e-bike, fat tire bike, front suspension. Put the rack on this morning, which I may look at options on that later on, looking for something that might mount to the axle, be a little bit more sturdy. I don't have much weight in there right now. All I have is the drone in there. Got the bottle in the back. Oh. All right, so the question is, do I go down the way I came, or I can go south and there's some other roads I can take to head back down home? Either way, I don't know, I kind of need to see what this battery's gonna do. 32% is a wee bit concerning. It's coming back up to 33. Seems like the battery's sitting still, so it's able to recuperate a little bit. All right, everyone, so I'm going to continue heading south. I'll probably take a slightly different road home today. Let's see, what road should we take? Should I take Comanche? I don't know, I might take Comanche. Let's see here. Well, I'm in pedal assist 2, 33% battery, and doing 23 miles an hour. The bike is so much more efficient when it's not going up 4 or 5% grade. All right. Let's see if we can get a light without stopping. Oh, good. It is a bit of a pain in the ass to stop on this bike because I gotta have the seat so high. Easy there. Easy. Oh yeah, come over the white line even more. Jesus. That's what you're doing. Come on, mate. Oh. Oh. That sucked. I was hoping not to have to get off there, but I did. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Oh, damn it. I can't seem to time these lights right where I don't have to get off the bike. Oh man. I feel like I need to fix my camera here. Like it's not right. Yeah, I definitely got to air up that shock because I tried to go down one click on the compression and it's just sagging. So one, either it's lost the air pressure that I put in, or it wasn't enough from the start. All right, we are down to 31% battery. The good thing though is I came far enough south that if I dropped down anywhere here, I pretty much would end up somewhere around closer to my home versus, you know, way back there. I would still have to come south. So one of the good things about any point that I turn down now is, you know, I did a large consumption of battery coming uphill, so I shouldn't really use any battery going down. And I really don't like how that tire wobbles so much. I guess that's just going to be a thing. I mean, I'm looking down and looking at what they call the GG ring. Yes, that's a real thing. I'm not just making shit up. Which is the ring that is just above the bead of the tire, and you use that GG ring to essentially just check the distance from the GG ring to the rim and make sure, you know, your tire's aligned and seated. And, you know, just looking down, I don't really see anywhere that, like, my tire looks like it's mismounted or anything. It's just the way the tire is. Ugh. %29 battery. I'd like to hit a little bit of dirt, but maybe what I'll do is when I head down to my house, I'll jump on some of the ditch trails with this thing. We might as well try it, right? Although I do kind of want to just hop right on over here and jump in the dirt a little bit. We'll wait for that. Let's stick with the mission. Stay in the plan. 27% battery. Well, the good thing is I'm starting to go downhill, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take Comanche. Just because I am getting a little bit concerned about battery life. Even though when I get all the way down, you know, there's going to be a good... When I got to look at it like this, I used about... Oh gosh, what did I use? About 5% just moving... I don't know, 5 miles going south. So when I get all the way down and start heading to the house, you know, I'm probably going to use maybe another 5 to 6% battery. So it looks probably when it's all said and done, I might end up with about 10% battery left. So I would say for the initial ride here, wasn't quite the goal or what I was expecting. You know, originally I was just going to go south and try to go for a longer ride. Then I just got a wild hair and said, oh, let's go uphill and really test the battery. Which was, it's a good thing because it's going to let me know what kind of distances I'm going to travel, I can travel a fire over here somewhere. Yeah, what kind of distance I'll be able to travel and include some uphill grade. Like right now I was thinking like, oh, this would be great to ride on out to my mom's house. No, I don't know that there's enough battery to climb all that grade. So just the grade that it had to climb and the battery that it used to get up here, and then to go on the other side of the mountain to climb to my mom's house, I don't know. Unless I'm willing to suck it up and just put it in assist level 1 and just grind it, which, you know, I'm okay with that. Okay, here is where we're going to turn down. I actually haven't been on this road in a long time, so let's see how it is. There is a bike lane all the way. It's not a very heavily traveled road. You know what though? I am going to put my gloves on because, or at least put one glove on. The wind has got a bit of a bite still. At some point in time, I got to find a place. I didn't want to bring that drone all this way for nothing. I do want to put it up in the air and try a little bit of follow me mode with the drone. All right, everyone. So I'm not going to have much control over. Let's see here. Is this thing recording? Oh wow, this thing has been recording the whole time. Yes, I think it has. Let's see here. I think that's recording. All right, everyone. So I'm gonna put both gloves on. Actually, you know what? I'll leave this one off. What the hell? It's not that cold. So I got one glove on. That way I can at least control the phone still, if need to. All right, put it in the last gear. Hardest gear I got. And we're all downhill now. So all that concern about my battery was for naught. We are going downhill. We're on a nearly 60, 65 Oh, good grief. With all this gear that I got on it, it's probably at least a 70-pound bike. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the full-on curse word. This is what you call gravity, motherfuckers. .6'1", 210 pounds, 70 pounds a bike. I'm still pedaling. I almost want to put it in assist level 5 and pedal it hard to see if I can really get up to about 40 miles an hour. We'll play around with it a little bit, we'll see. I'm going to slow down a bit because I don't want to get caught on this light here. Yeah, I would have to say that this saddle is not the best saddle. I even got cycling shorts on underneath with the paddling and everything. And oh my gosh, come on, dude. Are you gonna go? You gonna go? Oh, he's gonna let me go? All right, thanks. That's pretty nice of that guy to let me go. I thought for sure he was gonna go, but he was looking out for me. All right, here we go. I'm pedaling kind of hard. It's only in assist level 2. Good grief. Boy, the battery's just like going down. All right, I'm gonna bump it up to 5. And on this next light, I'm gonna go for not too much. Because again, I'm a little concerned about battery life still. I still gotta get home. I don't exactly want to be pedaling around a 70-pound bike. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Woo. 30 miles an hour, assist level 5. Ooh, 32. Good golly. Holy snaggers. All right, let me go ahead and back it off because that actually consumed some battery there. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take it down to 0. All right, this is all me right now. Good grief, this bike is fucking heavy. Oh, boy, when you put it on 0, you realize just how much, even going downhill, that thing is assisting you. So apparently I'm going into a headwind, even though it's all downhill. Man, Like, I got to stop and drink some water, but somehow or another, I got to figure out how to get water up front where it's accessible. All right, we got a light, so I technically don't have to stop, but I am going to stop because I need some water. Oh. All right. Let's see who all we got in here lurking, because nobody's been chatting with me, so I'm just gonna keep talking to myself because it tends to work. All right. All right, the battery's down to 20%. So that burst back there where I was cruising about 34 miles an hour in assist level 5, the e-bike was definitely doing a lot of work, because right now I got it on 0, doing about 18 to 20 miles an hour. So the motor back there was doing a hell of a lot of work, so it sucked down about 4% of the battery. So for now, till we get down to the bottom, it's just going to be me pedaling in the wind downhill. 70-pound bike. The only good thing going for me is that it's downhill, at least. But I can't even coast because of the wind. So it's a good thing I'm still in shape. All right, all right. You know, didn't even think about it. I probably should, I gotta think like a regular bike, you know, put it in an easier gear before you stop. Did I do that? No. Why? Because being on the e-bike has kind of changed my normal bike riding mechanics, where, you know, I come to a stop, I'm used to like shifting up a gear or two, where this bike kind of got me spoiled to where I stop, and as soon as I start pedaling, the motor kicks in. Oh my god. Yep. Definitely started out too hard of a gear there. All right. I got to think about a place where I can stop and put the drone up for a bit. And then I got to figure out how what that's gonna look like, because somehow or another I gotta have the controller on me. I gotta have the controller on me. Have it here somewhere, which I think I can rest it right here. I don't know. I do need to catch me some drone footage, though. Yeah, I definitely think I'll be changing the seat. It's one of those seats where, you know, it's a cheaply made seat. It looks super comfortable, you know, because it's squishy. It's got like gel in it. It's even got the cutout. What do you call it? The perennial cutout. Excuse me. Shit, I forgot to change gears again. But it's one of those seats where, like, after you've been on it for a while, the gel sort of like deflates, and it feels like you're sitting on a piece of steel. Oh, well, that was brilliant. So what I did there is, instead of trying to just take off because I forgot to change the gears, I put it in pedal assist 2, so the motor would kick in when I took off, and then I quickly put it back to 0. But we're still maintaining 20% battery, so I'm pretty confident by the time I get all the way down to the bottom towards Rio Grande Boulevard is where I'm headed. I'm pretty sure I'll have plenty of battery to get home. The question is, where am I going to stop to do some of this drone footage, and how am I going to do that? What I really want is some sort of a long parking lot, a business road of some sort, because I want to kind of stay in a confined area for that drone footage. There we go again. I forgot to change the damn gears. So there is a thing. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay, that's what that button is for. So there's a button that if you push and hold the minus button on the control, it's sort of like a takeoff button. So I'm going to try that on this one here, see how that helps out. Well, that didn't work out very well. Would have been better off putting it in pedal assist one. There's a parking lot right there. I could almost do that right there, but man, there's a lot of cars there right now. And I'm not too sure I want to deal with that. Oh, there's another parking lot. Good grief. Seems like this is like get every light day. Shit. I think I've stopped at every single light. But I'm also not used to traveling this speed. I'm used to like cruising about 25, 28, 30 miles an hour down this road on my regular road bike. But this bike, while it's very heavy and I am going into a headwind, you know, you got those huge tires, so you got a lot of rolling resistance. So it's not at all like riding a 25, 28 millimeter tire where just very little rolling resistance. The bike can move very efficiently. So, forgot again to put it in shift the gear, but putting in pedal assist mode for takeoffs is not too bad, you know. It's not really draining the battery a lot. I have to say though that climbing up tramway the way that I did that did a lot of killing on the battery. That can really consume the battery. That was my fault. I don't even know I can't even say that was a legitimate test. It just felt so good to go up that damn hill so fast. All right, so I'm thinking. Where now? You know, I could almost do what I need to do right here in this damn park. You know? Let me think about this for a sec. The battery's at 20%, Dimitri, but like I said, there's a lot of my fault for going up 4 or 6% grade in assist level 3 and like trying to hit it really hard, you know. So I don't know that it was a legitimate test. It felt fun going up that hill fast as hell though. So right now what I'm doing, I'm trying to find a spot where I can put the drone up and do some series of follow me modes here. And I think this here might be the place right here in the grass. We'll see. Let's see here. Yeah, I might be able to do it right here. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what these kids are going to do here. Yeah, I've been in zero assist since I started coming downhill because when I started out, I was in pedal assist 2, and I was coming down the hill at about like 25 miles an hour. And then I did one burst in assist level 5 and was doing 34 miles an hour. So, but what I noticed was the battery was depleting like really fast. I was like, shit. So I put it in 0, and Dimitri, going downhill, I could only get this thing to go about, 18 to 20 miles. So to go 34 miles an hour in assist 5, that's 15 miles an hour above what I'm capable of pedaling downhill. So it was draining the battery. So I've been in assist 0 this whole time just to save what little battery I have for when I get down to the valley. So make sure I make it home. All right, everyone. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let me turn the bike around. I want to get this drone up. Let's see if that's going to stay there. All right, everybody see everything all right? Let's see here. Oh darn, is this thing full now? Well, apparently I filled that SD card up. I forgot that GoPro was on the whole time. All right, everyone, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna figure out how to get this drone up and do follow me mode. So, let's see here. I got the controller, a couple of batteries. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm up here at this grass here, so I'm gonna pedal down that way and get the drone to follow me. So let me figure out how to get this here set up, because somehow or another I've got to get the phone connected to the thing, and then I got to figure out how to hold the thing and put it in follow me mode. So just bear with me a bit while I try to figure out how the hell I'm going to do this here. So here's the drone. Set the drone there for now. And I need this phone here. I really don't know how the hell I'm going to do this here. Good grief. My guess is that once it's in follow me mode, you know, I could put it in the backpack, right? I mean, I don't, oh shit, I don't really know. Let's see here. All right, get rid of this. Let's see, a new DJI Fly app was installed this morning too, so hopefully, let's see. Flight altitude reset. Takeoff caution. Why is there a takeoff caution? What the hell's flight checklist? Gimbal stick check. Cover.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay, thank you. Gimbal is stuck. Oh, I see. I see here. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to put this thing in follow me mode. Alright. Good golly, I forgot how to do follow me mode. Okay. Oh wow, it's gonna follow me. Okay. Stay right there. Alright. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and strap this thing here down. Let me put it in record mode. Let's see here. Oh, great. Let's see. Hold on, Dimitri. Go practice for when the robot uprising starts. All right, well, that thing didn't do a very good job following me, so let's see here. Well, I had a really nice lane all the way through this park till everybody decided they want to stand right in the middle where I want to ride and do a drone test. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, goodness. Okay, man, I see there's a problem, but come out of the tree already. Good grief. Oh, great. Thing doesn't want to move because oh, what's it do? All right, everyone, if you're chatting with me, bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to get this drone figured out. It is not quite tracking me as it should. Oh, there it goes. What's it doing? Oh, stupid thing. I'm not having very much success with the drone today. Oh, well, battery's dead, that's why. Wasted all that time trying to figure out how to get it to follow me, and it's run out of. Let's try this again. Okay, that battery's dead. Unable to take off. Why? Oh, take off permitted. There we go. All right, let's try this again. See if I can get it to follow me. So let's get it to take off. All right, let's see if this thing's going to follow me. Oh, you know, I forgot to put it in record mode. Let's see here. I'd hate to do all that and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ugh. Well, it lost me again. All right, well, I don't know if there's just like too many people in the park, so it's just throwing it off, but it doesn't want to follow me. I'm really not sure. So let's just take a look, see what it's doing. Yeah, DJI too. It is fun. Yeah, I just got this thing, so I'm testing it out today. Yeah. It's a Nireeka. Yeah. Yeah, I waited like 6 months. Yeah, I'm live streaming on like live video right now, just so you know. I just wanted you to know, just so you know if you're like on camera. So, yeah, I was testing it out today because it's a 1500 watt motor, so it's capable of doing like 40 miles an hour. But my goal was to, because I actually I race bikes, but I wanted to be able to go out like the normal hour and a half I ride, cover more distance and see more stuff on live streams, you know. So far the test is going well, other than I used a little bit too much assist going up tramway.
Oh, really?
But it was fun though, you know. It's like
that's a long.
It's a long climb.
Grade, really.
Yeah.
A long ways. I biked that before, just pedaling.
Yeah. So
Long ride.
I put it in pedal assist 3 in eco mode, and I used probably like a good 30% of the battery, but I was going up that hill like 17, 18 miles an hour, you know, which is a pretty good tick on a bike.
Yeah.
And you know, this bike weighs 70 pounds.
That's gotta be, looks like a pretty hefty bike.
Yeah.
And the tires are pretty big.
Big, yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of power.
Got a belt.
It's a regular drivetrain chain, yeah. It's got a lot of power. So I'm down to, huh?
You ordered it online?
I ordered online, Nireeka website, back in May, and it was expected to be delivered in July or August, and then there was like factory shutdowns in China, you know, all the COVID. Yeah. So I have 2 of these on order, and the dashboard's been showing for a few weeks that both mine and my wife's bike are in a vessel at the port of origin with a UPS tracking number. And this stupid thing shows up 2 days ago on a FedEx truck. And I don't know where my wife's is right now. So it's like, it's pretty crazy.
The way things are.
Yeah. I'm not upset about it. I'm just glad that.
You got yours at least. Still, it'll show up.
I'm just glad that there was no damage, no problems, you know, just it went together pretty well, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty nice looking. Looks like it's a pretty utility bike too, with all the stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's stout, and I put in this morning the Tannis armor system, which is like a super thick foam, and then you put in the inner tube in there, because I don't want to deal with flats out here, you know. So.
In fact, I was just noticing today, for whatever reason, there's a lot of broken glass around.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, some days I see it, some days I don't. Today's like I'm seeing a lot of it. I don't, you know, maybe it's the angle the sun's catching it too. You know?
Yeah.
That was a good ride.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm John.
John Angel. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you look familiar. Like, you look like a guy that I worked with at Cummins Southwest back in the day. His name was Greg.
One day.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I think I get that a lot.
Cool.
Like a lot of people again.
It was good to meet you.
Good one.
All right, everyone. Let's see here. What's been going on in the chat here? Sorry, everyone. Was busy over there, so I didn't have the phone with me. So let's see here. Dimitri, let's see. Go practice. We read that. Drone doesn't like something. Yeah. Or is the Morse code is taken to the other? I didn't leave the battery in the GoPro 11, and we needed a 5-volt 2-amp USB port. Because my old battery pack isn't. Yeah, well, it still didn't quite work. So I'm going to have to play around with that and test that and see what the heck is up with that. Is my live stream still up? Oh, all of a sudden it switched to... What the hell? All of a sudden it switched to like picture mode. Why did it switch to picture mode? All right, everyone. Back so we can get on home. All righty. Well, the good thing is that sitting there for all that time, my battery level came back up to 28%. I think I got some good video footage though. I don't think it was like the best footage, but I think definitely got some stuff that I can clip together for sure. Oh. Now I do got to remember that as much as I want to use pedal assist going downhill, it still uses the battery. So you can't exactly just stay in pedal assist. Yeah, I knew that car was going to go. But I feel a bit more confident that we'll get home now, so I'm not going to stress the battery level too much. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it in echo mode. Assist level 1. We'll just keep our eye on it. I want to take it off of pedal assist just so I could feel it again to get an idea how much I'm actually being helped in level 1. So here we go. I'm gonna quickly switch it down to 0 again. Get an idea how much just level 1 is helping me. Oh wow. Let's see here. I'm still able to maintain 20 miles an hour. Well, I'm only doing 19 now. Well, I feel like I've been out here streaming a long time. Man, boy, when you don't have the pedal assist on, you really do feel this bike. Oh my God. All right. I might have to put it back in pedal assist 1 because I'm really not going downhill anymore. And you try and pedal a 65-pound bike, you can start to feel this shit. We're definitely going to turn it on when we go up that hill there. Let's see here. Hell, I might even do full throttle. No full throttle. I intend to not touch the throttle button at all on this ride. This ride is going to be strictly me pedaling an e-bike. All right, here we go. Pedal assist 5. Oh man, they're gliding up this damn hill. What hill? Oh, am I on a hill? I think this is a hill. Shit. Good grief. That was like effortless. I like the fact that I can just kind of quickly switch back and forth between assist levels. I've not put it in sport mode one time. I've been strictly in eco mode. What is this guy doing? He's on the wrong damn side. Oh man, battery's down to 18. I am going to say I'm definitely getting a bit concerned. This is all me right here. All me. Pedaling. Zero assist. This lane is going to suck because you got people who are trying to turn here, don't turn their turn signals on, and they will turn on you. Easy, buddy. So the question is do I go all the way down to Rio Grande Boulevard like I was planning to do? And then ride the ditches home? That's kind of my plan. Got 18% battery left. Yeah, I'm breathing heavy because I did most of that pedaling there all in zero, no pedal assist. I got about 18% left. So when I get back down here, maybe past 4th Street, I might just go ahead and turn it back on to assist 1. And that should, I would say, hopefully get me the rest of the way home. We'll see. At least I know I can pedal this heavy ass thing if I have to. Oh, good golly, I forgot to put on any kind of pedal assist off that stop, and I got it on the hardest gear. Shit. Well, actually I don't. I have 2 gears left. So that means I can actually go a lot faster than I have been going. I mean, I could just turn right up here and head straight home, but that's no fun. I gotta at least take this thing out a bit more. I kind of want to just put it back in assist mode and try and run this damn battery. Okay. All right, we're gonna put it in assist mode. come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Jesus. All right, so we're back in pedal assist 1. So the lowest setting. And we'll just keep an eye on this here and see. Oh, good golly. I swear to God, I'm gonna get like every freaking light. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You know, one of the goals was to be able to go out on a long ride like this and come back feeling like, you know, I still did work. But be able to go out and enjoy a lot more ride, you know. So I can't really say that I covered the distance that I wanted to cover because I decided to go uphill instead of going south. But as far as going for an uphill ride, you know, I still feel like I did a lot of work, but I don't feel absolutely beat up. Up. The other good thing is the stream is held up pretty well, but I'm not using the cam link either. I didn't want to deal with that thing, so I have it with me, but I was like, you know what? Use the tried and true Cam Nova. So hopefully the video quality is good and decent. One of these days I'm gonna have to try this little coffee and donut shop here. Right now would be a good time to do that. Well, I bumped it up a little while ago to pedal assist 2. So I'm able to move a little bit faster, but it also took 1% out of the battery, so I'm now down to 17% on the battery. I'm a bit curious if you know, these batteries have like that rapid depletion when they get, you know, closer to the bottom percentage. But honestly, it seems like it's been holding these lower percentages much better than the higher percentages. Oh my gosh, it just dropped to 11%. It's probably that going around that turn and putting into a high torque situation there. I probably should have downshifted. I do find that it does save the battery if you do downshift. And the motor's not having to turn that hard gear to get it going. We are now down to 10%. I'm trying to keep my fingers off the brake levers. I keep forgetting these are hydraulic, and you can get that sort of momentary bleed where it'll actually apply the brake. How's it going? %, and I'm almost home. Oh man, I'm probably gonna have to take the assist level off here soon. %. Woo. Am I gonna make it home? It's gonna be touchy. %, 6%. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna have to cut back, and change gears, make sure I make it home without having to completely pedal a 65-pound beast. I could easily pass that guy, but that would probably make it so that I may not have enough battery to make it home. Yeah, I'm kind of curious who that is, because you don't see too many guys. Dimitri, just so you know, he was riding an old school Reynolds 753 Eddie Merckx full campy in 711 colors, and essentially wearing old school 711 gear. Which, if you're not aware of this, we have a lot of former, Olympic champions and pros that live in this area from back in the 80s. 86, 87, 88, 89, and beyond. Let's see here, we got 6% left. I got myself in assist mode 1, so essentially just conserving battery here. I would like to make it home without entirely having to pedal this beast. I'd say overall that was a pretty good test though, but definitely for sure, if I want to make it a little longer, I can't really run like the Echo 3, Echo 4 mode going up tramway like I did. That just really sucked down the battery. That's if I want to go, east and go towards the mountain. But so I'm gonna have to try a ride for sure where I go north or south, where there's very little to no hill climbing, to see exactly how far I can take this thing in Echo 1 and Echo 2 mode. Hey, Pat D, thanks very much. I kind of thought you were lurking out there, but I try not to call out lurkers, you know. All right, and a raid. Awesome. All right, so here's what we need to test. So right now, I've got the tires probably slightly overinflated. Because I can feel like every single bump, and you know, if you know anything about fat bikes, one of the reasons of having a fat bike is you can run, you know, those lower pressures and have a lot more cush and suspension, kind of like built-in suspension. And even though this bike is actually spec'd with a rigid fork, I ordered front suspension for that additional cush. Okay, here's where I need to turn. All right, so I already know that I don't have enough air in the fork, because if I try to let the compression off a little bit, it'll start to sag too much. So I'm just gonna kind of cruise it kind of slow through here just to see how the tires feel. You know, I do know already that I got to let a couple of PSI out. I think I got like 10 or 11 PSI, and it probably wouldn't hurt at all to take them down to about 8. You know, let's see, do I have that suspension? Oh yeah, I have it like completely locked out. So let me back it out one click. Is it gonna let me? There we go. Let's see if it starts to sag. I'm wondering if it'll actually do better, like actually dampening and compressing. You know, if it's actually being active versus, you know, where when I was out on the road, you know, it's not doing anything. Let's see here. Oh man, I have to tell you that for being pedal assist 1 and just kind of like taking it easy through here, it's pretty sweet. Oh, are the llamas out over here? Hang on, y'all. I gotta stop and take a look at the llamas. Let's see. Let's check out the llamas. I don't have my zoom camera on, so we just kind of deal with them as this. Hey, buddy, what y'all doing? Hello. If I had the dad cam with a 30x zoom, I could zoom in on those suckers. Four or 5 PSI, yeah. I would say these probably need to go. I would say it's a little hard for me to tell with those Tannis armor systems, because you know there's like a good 1/2 inch to maybe 3/8 or 3. Maybe, I don't know that it's quite 3/4 of an inch of foam, you know, inside the top of the tire, and that foam, you know, it kind of gets thinner as it comes around the sidewalls. But I imagine that it's probably got to be much lower. You know, I pumped it that high purposely just to make sure that the beads were going to seat on the rims, and I didn't deflate it after that. So, but that llama is flicking his ears around like my dog does. You hear me over here? Hey. Hey, buddy. I know you see me because you're looking at me. You hear me. And those other two brown ones, boy, those guys are just chilling in the sun over there. I don't know if you can see them. They're like way out over there. I wish I had the dad cam so I could zoom in on. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. Man, I still got 6% battery. I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it all the way home. I was getting a little concerned. Yeah, I can definitely feel these. I took like one notch. All the way right is complete lockout. And I backed it off one notch, and I can feel the forks are definitely working on this thing. And the tire pressure is not, I can definitely tell it needs to come down a bit, but it is kind of jarring me around a bit, and it really shouldn't. So this, if anything, is going to be definitely a good shakedown of the bike. Get it home, and maybe not tonight, but at some point in time I need to just go through all the gears, nuts, bolts, retorque everything. I definitely need to pull the crank arms off and check the bottom bracket lock nut, because it's kind of a known thing on these bikes that can come loose. So at some point in time I'm gonna have to pull that off and check that out. Oh man, I wish I had. Dummy me, I shot too much on that GoPro and I filled up the SD card. This would be a perfect place to do it. Well, I guess I got this stupid camera. I just don't know how well the quality of the video is going to be. Let's see here, Dimitri, I know you're seeing something here, but let's see here. Yeah, these will stay dry through the winter. Obviously they flood them, during the spring and through the summer, a little bit in fall, for the farms. So yeah, these here will pretty much be dry here forward. All right, let's see here. Oh man. Come on. Let's go. 5% battery, and I'm almost home. Wow. Let's see here. Well, I did learn a few things on this ride, for sure. Where to go, how much battery to use, you know, things like that. Definitely need to change the grips on this thing here because they are uncomfortable as F. Definitely going to take the seat height up just a tad more because I think it needs it. I mean, I can feel my knees are kind of aching right now, and I know it is saddle position. And this saddle is going to have to go. I might have to put one of my Physique Alantes on, which I have a bunch of them. Because there's one saddle that I like to use on all my bikes. Whether it's a super lightweight version one or the heavier ones, it's the Physique Alante. And I bought a bunch of them off of eBay, you know, where people, when they buy new bikes and they buy new saddles, they dump them on eBay. So I bought a handful of them, you know. I bought one of the top end ones, carbon fiber ones. It was like a $600 seat, and I found it on eBay for $150, and then found a bunch of the chromoly versions, you know, for like $15, $20. So I got a box full of those saddles for anytime I get a bike, I can just throw one of those saddles on. So that seat is definitely going on this bike because this saddle here is not worth the shit. It looks good by design. I'll show you. All right, everybody. So you all know the routine. This is the spot where I normally stop and shut down my stream here. But let me go through the bike here one more time. So this is that saddle that I was talking about. You know, so it's got the cutaway. You know, which is nice. You know, so you don't have that extra pressure right there in your crotch. You know, but good golly, you know, for this being super padded, that seat is garbage. So I put this here pannier, this is the top peak seat post mount, obviously, and then I put the side rails on so that way, you know, you could use the, you know, the panniers here on the side. And it does just barely fit the fat bike, you know. You can see it just wide enough here. You know, I did bend it out just slightly. I might change this system here later. I don't know. I might look into the Robert Axle project where I can run one of the like tail fin types or another fat bike type where I use the axle. They make them. So I might be looking into that. I don't know. We'll see. The only reason why I want to do that is because when I do live streams and I like to mount the camera on the back, I don't think, you know, this obviously doesn't have any place to do it. So I don't think I'll be able to do that kind of setup for live streams. I'll have to do like what I'm doing now, or put a front rack on, you know, to the upper part of the fork here in a rack, and then that way I can mount the whole streaming gear here, and then maybe mount the camera on the handlebar, but it won't be that rear perspective. Or I just stay doing what I'm doing here, you know, just use the backpack like this, so that way I can get off and walk around, you know. But that's it, man. That's the Nireeka. As you can see in the battery, I got like 3% left. And I only live like, you know, about another 1.5 miles, 2 miles from here. So, but this is where burnout. Oh, it will do it, Dimitri. I'll show you. Let's see here. I'm not going to get on and do it. Let's see here. Let me lift it up and see if I can. So I got my, this is the throttle right here. There's your burnout. I don't think it was the burnout you were expecting, but Dimitri, I've seen people, they can take this bike and do wheelies with it from a standing stop. So if you go search Nireeka videos, there's a dude out there that actually, I don't know what gear he had to put it in, but he went like just full throttle and it went into a wheelie, and he was holding the wheelie on that sucker. So this thing is a freaking beast, man. I obviously did not use it to its full capabilities today at all. Like I said, my goal was to ride it in eco mode and see what kind of longevity can I get out of the battery. And obviously I didn't go in the right direction today with going uphill a majority of the day. And I used probably assist levels 1 or 2 higher than I should have, and so it really depleted the battery. So the next ride, I'm gonna do my normal ride where, you know, I leave here that way and then go way south. That's gonna be another test that I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna do some other tests where, I'll show you here. So if you pull this button here, it switches it to red, so that's sport mode. So I wasn't even using the faster of the 2 modes. I was in this green, which is eco mode right here. The red, the sport mode, is definitely beefier. And then of course, you know, they highly recommend that you don't pedal or you don't use assist mode when you use the throttle here. So I didn't use the throttle at all today, other than just this little burnout that I showed you. So now I got the bike all dirty, which is fine. I mean, that's what it's made to do, right? Oh my God. All right, everyone. That's going to do it for me today. So as you know, this is my normal place where I shut down my stream. So thank you everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed the tour on the Nireeka e-bike. I think I got some pretty decent footage for making another review video. We'll see when I get home and start digging into it. So thank you, Dimitri, for hanging out. Everyone else that's lurking, Pat D, I'm sure you're gone by now. Thanks for stopping by in the raid. If all of y'all don't know Pat D, stop by, check out his stream. He's usually gaming some different games, and one of them I really like to watch is the car mechanic simulator, which is really cool. As some of you know, that's kind of like, that's my background. Well, diesel and truck mechanic, same thing. I mean, you know how to work on one thing, you know, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Alrighty, everyone. That's it. We'll see ya. See if I remember how to shut my damn stream off. End.